where today, right now on ESPN.com, Mel Kiper Jr. released his mock draft 3.0. Of note, he has 5 quarterbacks going in the top 12 of the draft, which would tie with the 1999 for the fastest 5 quarterbacks that have gone off the board. He has Minnesota and Denver at 11 and 12, grabbing QBs after a run of them going 1, 2, and 3. Now, Mel, let's focus on the top 3 quarterbacks and where you place them. Also, let's do it in Mel's mock speed. You got 1 minute on the clock. Let's go.
Let's go right to number 3 in New England Patriots. People say we'll trade out of there. Well, they need a quarterback as much as Minnesota does, right? Or Denver. So why not take Drake May? Yes, he wasn't as good this year as he was in 2022, but he lost his coordinator and Josh Downs and didn't have Walker right away. You think about where we are right now with Drake May. I think at 3 it makes perfect sense. He certainly has the skill set. He has the mindset. He has everything you want. And they need a quarterback in a division with Josh Allen, 2 and Aaron Rodgers in the AFC. They got to get the quarterback. Look at number 2, Jaden Daniels. He has done everything perfectly. The season, everything was ideal. The ultimate dual threat quarterback. Drawing comparisons to Lamar Jackson, Randall Cunningham for obvious reasons. Washington's made a lot of additions through free agency, improving this roster on both sides of the ball. Jaden Daniels would be phenomenal as a Washington Commander quarterback. And then you go to number 1, it's Caleb Williams. It should be Caleb Williams and Justin Fields, but that's not the case. That's a story for another day. Bottom line is Caleb Williams has a little Mahomes in him. We would have been saying this was a lock, guaranteed. He's going to be super elite, but that Notre Dame game on, there were some struggles with Caleb Williams, right? That's why this wasn't necessarily the super generational guy that we thought he was, but he still was in that same category that Trevor Lawrence was. I think it is a slam dunk that the Chicago Bears take Caleb Williams number 1 overall.
Tim, when you hear Mel say it's a slam dunk that Caleb Williams goes number 1 overall, is that enough for you to solidify him as the best prospect of this draft, or do you have someone else in mind?
Yeah, look, obviously a lot of people feel like, Mel included, that Caleb Williams will go 1. Do I think he's the best prospect in this draft class? No, I do not. I think that Drake May is. And I think that, this can happen a lot where you can prefer somebody over somebody else and the other guy's not a terrible player. I think Caleb Williams is a great prospect. His ability to kind of stay calm in the pocket and create is uncommon. It's special. I also think that when you look at Drake May, there is so much to like about his game, and I think he's going to be a better pro than college player. And so, look, when I look, do I think May's the best prospect? Yes, I do. I think there are a lot of reasons why, this past year wasn't as good as the year prior, but I think in terms of size, athletic ability, competitiveness, able to process, the ability to put a lot on his plate at the next level, which is going to be very different for all of these guys in terms of the offenses that they ran in college to the offenses that they run in the pros. I think that May checks more boxes. I think he ends up being a safer pick for anybody